Hi all, in this video we will discuss about SOQL. So what is Salesforce Object Query Language? So it's the language used to query data from your Salesforce organization. So it's basically if we want to retrieve or get any records from the database and we are using Salesforce, then SOQL is the language to get the data from the database. And some of the reserved keywords which we have in SOQL that are in, like, and, or not, order by, group by, limit. There are many reserved keywords, uh, but these are some of the commonly used keywords. Then we have select, where, from, as we all are aware of that keywords too. Next, we have some of the examples for that particular keyword. So select name from account, where, name like A. So any name which starts with A, this query will retrieve that particular records, and we are using like operator in this. It's an A, then percentage is the wildcard. Then we have select ID from contact, where, name like A, and mailing state is California. So we are using and where clause is used to means like it's an criteria or filter out records according to what we need. So we will mention in the where clause what we need from that particular records and what will be the criteria for that filtration. Then we have, if we want to if we want to order the results, then we use order by clause like select name, industry from account, and order by industry. So on which field, like in this case we are ordering it by industry, we can order it in ascending descending order, and we have to query that particular field on which we want to order by. Then we have we have like the limit keyword. So if we want to limit any particular SOQL, then we have to use this limit. So select name from account, where industry equal to media, and limit is 125. So only 125 records will be retrieved. If we want to get only one record, so the limit will be 1. If we want to get 10 records, the limit will be 10. So limit can be anything. Then select fields all from account, limit 200. So it will select all the fields, but the limit is 200. So the first 200 fields will be there, in which there will be a combination of some custom and standard fields. If you want all the custom fields, then in that particular you have to replace all with custom. If you want all the standard fields, then you have to replace all with standard keyword. Then we have select lead source, count name from lead, group by lead source. So it will group by lead source. There are some prerequisite for this query, like you have to use any aggregate operation, like in this case we are using count. Then only you can group by on that particular means like you can group by, and the field on which you want to group by, that you have to use in the query. Then only you will be able to group by that particular field. And if it is if we want to use group by, then the query should be limited, means like you can use the limit too in that. So there are two prerequisites: the aggregate operation should be there and a limit should be there. Any one of that should be there in that particular query, then only you will be able to group by. Next, moving ahead, we have relationship queries. So what is relationship query? As its name suggests, the objects will be related, might be parent to child or child to parent. Relationship queries traverse parent to child and child to parent relationships between objects to filter and return results. For an example, child to parent. So in this case, if we want to traverse from child to parent, that is, for an example, account is parent and child, account is parent and contact is child. So it is like contact to account. So we want to get something from account, but we are going through contact. So it will be like select contact dot first name, contact dot account dot name from account, from contact. Then select ID name, account.name from contact where account.industry equal to media. In the same way, if we are going from account to contact, that is parent to child, then we have to use subquery, that is select name, select last name from contacts. So it will be a plural form of the standard object API name, and then from account. So it will get the name of the account and last name of the contact. Then we have select account.name, select contact.last name from account.contacts. From account. So it will get all the account names, contact last names, and it will return that particular set of records. So that's all for this video. In the next upcoming videos, we will be talking more about what is a relationship queries when we have custom objects and how we can deal with them. And there are some of the operations like aggregate functions, having clauses there, and how means like with sharing, without sharing. If we are mentioning a class, then how this SOQL results will be affected with that, and what type of records we will see in with sharing and without sharing records. Moving ahead, we have some of the security checks which we can have, like while we are trying to retrieve particular record or while we are trying to update particular record. So in the upcoming videos, we will be discussing about that. So stay tuned. Thank you. Have a nice day.